Well, good morning. Happy Friday. It's Judith. It's a 30-minute chair yoga express class. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And what you need for this class would be a chair. I have a standard metal folding chair here, wide legs for the base, and no arms and no wheels, preferably. Definitely no wheels, and definitely no arms would be the best. Just work with what you've got. I'm also using a yoga mat. That is a good place if you have one to put your chair. It's a sticky mat, it will not move if you try to push weight on it. The other option for not getting the chair to move would be to take the back legs of the chair, place them up where the wall meets the baseboard or the floor. And then when you start pushing on the chair, it definitely will not move because it's up against, the architectural structure of the building. So if whatever's being offered does not work for your body, you could modify. I have a shoulder problem, so I modify some, and I'll say when I do that, but you could modify, you could do another posture, or you could skip it altogether. So just notice what the body and the mind are saying and, act accordingly. Let's start today. Let's start with the feet under the hips today. And so that's where that femur bone plugs into the pelvic girdle. Let's think about lifting the right heel and placing it down, lifting the left heel, placing it down. So now some of these moves you could also do standing or sitting. So if standing for long periods isn't your thing, you have the option to go to the chair as well. We will go to the chair. Just want to let that be known. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now slightly lift the feet, just gently. You don't have to get crazy right away. Lifting arm and leg, opposite arm, opposite leg into a little baby march. And so once you get the arms and the legs going, maybe you want to lift the legs up to waist height, but maybe you don't. Just whatever your optimum lift is for 8, 7, make it vigorous, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep marching. And now we're going to do a little brain gym here. It's out, out, in, out, in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And back to center. Slowly lowering the feet, slowly de-escalating the feet. Now, I also mentioned that if you have any other kind of props, for example, yoga blocks would be great. If you don't, you could substitute with a couple of canned goods of equal size and weight. Hand weights are optional, nothing heavier than 2 pounds. And maybe you might have a yoga strap, but if you don't, you might have a scarf, a belt, a dog leash, or a bathrobe tie. So all of those things would work to substitute. If you don't have it, don't worry. Let's take the feet wider now. And the toes could point out maybe 5 to 10 degrees. Hands could rest on hip crease or maybe waist. And we're just going to start circling the hips. So you can adjust the width between the feet and the legs to make you feel stable, whatever that means. So think about inhaling forward, exhaling, squeezing the navel back to the spine as you round in the back. So maybe the torso wants to stay neutral. Maybe it wants to get more involved. You can choose. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Neutral, go the other way. Inhale forward, exhale back. Moving those hips. And the more you move the joint, that means you're producing synovial fluid. Synovial fluid is what lubricates the joints throughout the body. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Very nice. And then now we'll come back to center. I'm going to grab a block. If you don't have a block or any kind of props, all you have to do is interlace the fingers like that. And we're going to take either the hands together or a prop. We'll start near the navel here. The feet can go directly under the hips. And we're just going to do a little slow forward roll. And then you're going to come back on up, inhaling up, and then pressing the arms overhead. Exhale as you go up, down rather. Inhale as you go up. Oh. So here you're finding your own rhythm, your own pace, getting used to being upside down, breathing. Let's do 2 more just like this. Woo. And then last one, inhaling up, exhaling down. Very nice. Lose the block if you were losing the block. Let's roll on up to standing. And now we're going to take the feet slightly wider, maybe shoulder width apart. The toes could point out slightly for this, perhaps. You can adjust, see how it feels. So let's take that right foot slightly farther forward than the left. We're going to start by leaning over that right leg and just shaking that right arm. So it's just like a little wiggle, like a little piece of wet spaghetti here. And you're going to shake it. And then as you rise up, you're going to take the right shoulder, bring it up towards your ear, twist and look over the shoulder to the wall behind you. Inhaling, shaking the arm. You could do this sitting in the chair if standing is too much. And then coming on up, inhaling up, exhaling, rolling that right shoulder back behind. So we're giving a nice squeeze. We're shaking out the shoulder to begin with. You're engaging the abdominals, by the way, here. So you're protecting the low back. And now you're coming up and squeezing the shoulder, twisting the spine. Let's do this a few more times on the right. This is a routine you could do in the morning, just shaking out those arms, getting the blood moving, twisting, looking over the shoulder. One more time on this side. Inhaling, shaking it out, exhaling. Very nice. Let's come back with the legs together, in parallel rather, in the same plane. Now the left foot goes slightly farther forward. We're going to drop the left arm down. We're going to start shaking that left arm and then rolling it up and then rolling the left shoulder, looking to the wall behind you, coming back, shaking the arm. Oh, you could sit on the edge of your bed in the morning doing this and shaking the arm and rolling the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Remembering to engage abdominals if you're standing and also if you're sitting for that matter. Always protecting the low back. 2 more just like this. Inhaling and exhaling. Oh. Inhaling and exhaling. Oh, very nice. And then coming back to neutral. Legs come back together. Very nice. Let's go ahead and just start lifting the heels here. Here again, we're pumping blood, pumping lymph. By lifting those heels, we're also working on bone density. So if you can lift the heels 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 an inch. If they don't want to come up, you can just do rising and sinking with the feet flat for 8. And move the body in any way you'd like here. 7. A little meditation and motion. 6. 5. 4. Getting rid of tension. 3. 2. And 1. Very nice. And slowly, slowly coming back to stillness. Very nice. Let's grab our chairs. I'm going to approach my chair in the back here. So you've got the back of the chair to hang on to. The feet are directly underneath the hips. Toes point forward. I won't mirror you for this. Right leg goes back. And the torso is going to stay upright for this part. So there's no lurching forward. So you're going to lift the back right heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. For 8. 7, spread the toes nice and wide. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel comes down. Relift the back right heel. Now both legs are going to bend, but the torso stays upright like a piston. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pumps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten. Now you're going to tilt over the seat of the chair. You're going to float the back right leg, the toe points. You're going to touch the earth. Exhale as you lift the leg for 8, 7, 6. Don't let the head dangle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refloat the leg. Flex the right foot. Bend the right knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch the leg away for 4, 3, 2, 1. Rebend the right leg, float it out to the right side. Knee stays bent, big circles in the air for 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Right foot meets the left. Let's micro bend the knees, left and right. Very nice. Let's refloat that same right leg. And now that's going to touch down on the left. You might want to follow the foot and the leg with your gaze. Lift the leg, touch down right. For 4, 3, 2, 1. That right leg goes back over to the left. Tuck the 5 toes. Lift the right heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press the heel into the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Right foot rejoins the left. Micro bend the knees, left and right. Floating up very slowly to standing. Recovering, feet are directly under the hips. This time, the left foot goes back. Both sets of toes point forward. Adjust the legs so they feel wide enough that you're stable. The torso will stay upright. Lift the back left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relift the back left heel. Now both legs bend, the torso stays upright. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten. Now you're going to tilt over the seat of the chair. You're going to float the left leg. The toe is pointed. Don't let the head dangle. Touch and lift. Touch and lift for 8, 7, 6, or as many as you can manage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refloat it. Flex the left foot. Bend the left knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch the leg away for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then we'll take that pointed toe on the left foot. Just take it down to the right. Follow that foot and leg with the gaze to the left. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. That left foot goes over to the right. Tuck the 5 toes. Lift the left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press the heel into the mat or towards the floor. Lifting and pressing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Left foot meets the right. And again, let's micro bend the knees slowly, coming on up, gently to standing. No rush to get there. Let's roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Very nice. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go the other direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now, let's arrange the chair to sit in the chair. Yay. So from here, you're going to approach, and the feet will be directly under the hips. The legs are in parallel, and just mindfully place the bum more towards the front of the chair seat than the back. Okay, you don't want to be collapsing into the chair seat. Okay. All right, so hands can rest on thighs. Take the right hand. It presses on the outside of the left thigh. The left arm is going to extend, and you're going to follow the horizon with the left fingertips, twisting to the left until you come to a sticking point. The back arm can grab the back of the chair for more leverage. So everything from the waist down points forward. Everything from the waist up is twisting to the left. Let's do an inhale and exhale for 4. Squeeze. 2, 3, and 4. Staying right here, coming back to center, slowly, slowly unwinding, maybe giving little wiggles to recalibrate. Now the left hand grabs the outside of the right thigh. Left hand grabs outside of right thigh. The right arm is going to be straight. You're scanning the horizon, twisting to the right now. And here again, you'll come to a sticking point. That back arm can wrap around the back of the chair, giving you more leverage as you move into the squeeze. Inhaling and exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then slowly unwinding from the twist. And now you might want to grab the sides of the chair seats or not. It's going to be inhale, exhale, for 8, 7, at your own pace, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's leave the legs out, leave them wide. Be sure you're close to the front of the chair seat, more towards the front than the back. Hands can rest on thighs, and we're going to take the torso and sweep it forward in like a half circle arc, and we'll go from right to left, left to right. So squeezing and exhaling as you go, inhaling, squeezing as you go to the other side. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center. Big full breath. Let's exhale, chin forward. Squeeze the abs. Tuck the chin as you roll up. Inhaling up. Exhale, lead with chin. Inhale, tuck the chin. Squeeze the abs as you roll up. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's return to neutral. We'll do the opposite. Tuck the chin. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale. Lift the head like you're breaking the waves. You're a little fish. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Very nice. And now from here, right forearm presses into right thigh, left arm stretches up to the sky. Big stretch for the left side of the body. The right forearm presses into the right thigh presses into the right forearm for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Left forearm presses into left thigh presses into left forearm. Floating right arm up to sky. See if you can keep the chest square to the front of your space for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center. Let's go ahead and close the feet up. Heel toe the feet together, or stepping the feet together. Now here you can place the 2 hands right over the heart center. Just stack those hands. Or you can interlock the thumbs, and you've got wide fingers for Eagle Mudra, sitting. So you can either use the Eagle Mudra, you can do the stacked palms. If you need assistance, you can extend the arms forward. You can choose what works best for you. Let's do inhale, exhale, for 8, 7, 6, 5, at your own pace, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time you're going to hover, not land, for 8, 7, 6, 5. Little pumps with the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to standing. Unfold the arms. Give a little wiggle, give a little shake. Just pause for a moment, noticing where the energy may have moved in the body. And we'll finish up with breath of joy. So I'll do it very slowly to begin. Forward, side, up and down. Forward, side, up and down. Up, side, and down. 3 more. Forward, side, up. Forward, side, up. Last one. Forward, side, up. Very nice. Shake it all out. Find a place on your chair to sit. And then here you can sit all the way to the back of your chair seat, sitting tall, feet flat. And right here, you can place the hands, palms down on the thighs. Let's just start circling the ribs here. Just a little squeeze for those internal organs. Send them some love. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And then circling in the opposite direction. Just a few more circles. Little squeeze in there. Fresh blood, chi, life force, oxygen. And then coming back into your chair. And then once you've organized your arms and your legs, the palms could be face down on the thighs for stability and grounding, or the palms could face up for receiving some mysterious messages, perhaps. So allowing the face and the jaw to relax, the back of the neck, letting the eyes drop closed. And then noticing a deep relaxation forming in the soles of the feet, as though we're placing our feet in a hot tub. So that relaxation, that warmth envelops the feet and the ankles. And then it moves into the low legs, the calves and the shins. And from there it moves into the knees, permeating the complex structure of the knees. And then it moves into the thighs, allowing the legs and the feet to become very, very heavy. From there, it moves into the hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the low back releases. And from there, it moves from the belly into the waist and the torso, enveloping the ribs, heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, spleen, pancreas, colon, all the vital organs deeply relaxed. From there, it moves into the chest and shoulders, rolls down both arms, all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the fingertips. And from there, it moves into the throat and the neck. And then that warmth, that relaxation moves all the way to the top of the head. The back of the neck releases. The face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light permeates every cell in the body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. And while we're pausing here, resting in Shavasana, here's a poem from Mary Oliver entitled, I Worried. I worried a lot. Will the garden grow? Will the rivers flow in the right direction? Will the earth turn as it was taught? And if not, how shall I correct it? Was I right? Was I wrong? Will I be forgiven? Can I do better? Will I ever be able to sing? Even the sparrows can do it, and I am, well, hopeless. Is my eyesight fading, or am I just imagining it? Am I going to get rheumatism, lockjaw, dementia? Finally, I saw that worrying had come to nothing and gave it up, and took my old body and went out into the morning and sang. If you'd like to remain here in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And perhaps deepening the breath, a few big, deep sighs of relief. Yum. And then on the next inhale, let's float the palms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, samastiti, this beating heart. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May you know peace. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.